Now, we've a light summery fish dish on the menu today.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, Tara Walker from East Coast Cookery School is doing the honours this morning. Tara, it's going to be Brill.
Yes, it's going to be fantastic.
That's right. Twice. We'll say that again before
we're
we're
nail this Brill joke.
Here is the Brill.
Right,
Let me show you. So, this is beautiful fresh fish. I live quite close to Clareheart, the fishing village. I love, we're so lucky to have such access to such great fish, you know what I mean? So what I'm doing here, I'm just drying it off a little bit first, OK? It's a lovely flat fish. It doesn't take very long to cook.
OK.
And I'm going to just dip it into some lightly seasoned flour.
Right.
And I'm going to then butter it as if it were a slice of toast.
OK.
So let me bring it over here so you can see.
What's the key to drying it off, Tara? Why drying it?
Because the flour can kind of mix with the water and turn into a paste, which you don't want really, you know.
OK.
So this is why I just want to dry it off a little bit. And then don't worry if you don't spread out completely. You can just pop a few little bits of the butter around.
Yeah.
And what you're looking to do then is get your pan really, really nice and hot, OK?
Right.
And we're going to pop it flesh side down onto the pan.
No seasoning?
Seasoning's in the flour, actually. So just let me wash my hands for a sec
go
there.
for it.
And Ray, would you mind starting with some of our potatoes there? We're going to make some nice little... Thank you very much.
OK, will I stay down here then?
Yeah,
for you?
exactly.
Okay, right,
and we have some lovely, fresh kind of and light oven-baked potatoes. So what we're doing there, instead of having fish and chips, we're just making this a lighter, kind of healthier dish.
OK, you don't want this peeled, no?
No, we're keeping the skin on.
Rustic,
Okay, so we're having
babes.
fish and wedges.
Exactly, exactly. So I'm going to get the heat right up on my pan here, and the reason I want to cook it flesh side down rather than skin side down is I want to be able to control how brown the skin gets. So I want it to be nice and golden brown and really kind of tasty looking. It doesn't really matter whether the skin is slightly under or over, but the flesh where we're going to eat is
That's
the most important bit.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
and your butter is your oil, is it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can see the great thing about not putting the butter just onto the pan is it doesn't start smoking and burning. And with that, we're going to have some lovely broccoli. I have this tender stem, long stem broccoli from Ballymakenny Farm, which is just down the road from me. A lovely lady called Maria Flynn grows it, and this was literally just harvested from the field yesterday afternoon.
Wow, as fresh as you can get.
Absolutely.
And you a fan of the long stem, and do you eat the stem?
I have to say, when you taste this now shortly, it really has a great flavour from it, you know, much better than what you kind of get in the supermarket, you know. And over here, I'm just steaming it gently here. So we'll just leave that alone. And then the last thing I want to do is just get my dressing ready. So that's perfect, Ray. Thank you very much. We've got our potatoes.
So what are you doing with them now? Are you going to be
I'm just going to pop them just into the oven with a little bit of olive oil.
Lovely.
Bit of salt and pepper as well. Let's get that on.
I'm all covered in potato.
Oh, do you want to wash your hands there?
Sorry, I'll use this here. I'll give them a rinse in a second.
What's your oil of choice for that? Just olive oil?
Yeah, any oil you have, really. Rapeseed oil would be good too. So let's get those into the oven.
Lovely.
And then our last little job is to do our little dressing. So this is a nice little tip.
I'll move over
just
here.
wanted to show you.
Sorry, yeah, go on.
If you have a pack of herbs and you wash them, you know the way you don't really use all of the herbs in the pack.
Yeah.
You know, you might use a few.
Are we talking fresh herbs now?
Fresh herbs here, yeah. So the best way to keep them nice and fresh, plunge them into cold water and then wrap them in some kitchen towel and wrap them so well that they're not actually exposed to the air at all.
Okay.
And they'll stay nice and fresh. I keep them in my fridge door, so they're kind of handy to get
right,
at.
so this is a preservation.
Exactly,
Right, okay.
you know, because a lot of times you open a pack and then...
It's so wasteful. Yeah.
It is,
You'll pick a few sprigs or a few leaves off.
So just keep the towel nice and damp.
Okay.
And you'll have, I don't know if you can see on screen there, but they're lovely and fresh then.
It saves on plastic, and you use some plastic containers and plastic bags, whatever.
And then I also have a little bit of parsley here, and I'm just going to pop that into my dressing as well. And this is a lovely light kind of dressing. I have to say, I really love it. We have it in our house at least once every week or two, because it's just so tasty, and it's really good for you as well.
Most people wouldn't make a dressing now, in fairness. In our house, we wouldn't touch it. Like, we'd use a bottle or something.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
Usually Chardonnay. Classify as a dressing, I'm afraid.
Oh, you're putting some chilli in.
I have my chilli and my coriander and my parsley gone in.
Yeah.
I'm just going to grate a little bit of my garlic here, and that's going in too. And then just some olive oil and some lemon juice. And that's it. Really, really nice and fresh. So, a little tip as well. If you don't want a smell of garlic after chopping garlic or onion, wash your hands in cold water and run it around the rim of your stainless steel sink. What? And it just neutralises the smell,
Just water and the stainless steel?
Absolutely. Look, I'll show you. So just run your hand under the water.
Yeah.
I'm going to the flan drogheda today, so
you don't
I don't
want to be stinking of garlic.
Absolutely not.
And rub around the rim of your sink, and it just neutralises the smell of the
What is
garlic
it about
or the onion.
full of tips
the
today,
steel?
Grace.
Is there some sort of reaction?
It just neutralises the smell, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So,
we were looking at, we've actually got a pack of them in our house, the rubber gloves.
Like the marigolds.
oh yeah.
If you're ever chopping chili or garlic, use not marigolds. You know the disposable ones,
Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
surgical gloves.
like surgical
Yeah.
gloves. So I'm
handy
snapping
too.
on the surgical gloves
Yeah.
and I'm chopping the garlic or chili. That's the other one.
Yeah, absolutely, because if you touch your eye or anything
Yeah,
then,
that's
yeah.
it.
So
Yeah.
let me flip the fish over. So you can see
look at
now
that.
it's just a lovely
Golden
golden
brown.
brown colour. And you see here, it domes up. It starts to kind of come up high like this,
Yeah, it rises.
which means it's cooked then.
Okay.
So that's good. So we just leave that for another second or two. We'll get our potatoes and our broccoli.
Okay.
And we'll plate up shortly.
So literally you're looking
Sorry.
at 4 or 5 minutes on the pan.
Exactly, because it's a really flat fish. Other fish that would be good for this if you didn't have brill are, you know, John Dory, turbot, any of those nice flat fish. Obviously a piece of hake or cod or something would be fine too. It would just take a little bit longer to cook.
Brill and turbot be quite similar, would they?
Yeah, exactly. And they are a delicacy, to be honest. You know, they are sort of something that, you know, they're a little bit more expensive.
They're pushing
They're
the
not
boat
always
out,
as
yeah.
readily available.
Okay.
Exactly.
You didn't put any oil on that either, on that fish?
No,
did you?
just the butter, just
That's
the
it.
butter.
Yeah,
So
okay.
what we do then is we just start to flake it off into nice little portions.
Okay.
And we can see if it's ready then. A good way to know, if you're ever worried about fish, whether it's actually cooked through, a good way to know is to press down on it. And if the liquid that comes out is see-through and clear, then it's cooked.
so-
If it's a little bit white and milky looking, it's not cooked
Not
yet.
ready yet.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like your meat, you're looking for the juices to run.
Exactly, you
Is
run
that the
clear,
same
yeah.
with a
All
thicker
right.
fish like a cod or something?
Yeah, it would be the same with any fish. There we
I
go.
always find with anytime I ever do cod, it's like I've either way overdone
Rubber,
it,
is it?
Yeah.
or I've way underdone it. I
Yeah.
never get cod just right.
Yeah, I don't think, well,
No.
personally, I don't mind if it's that bit undercooked, I think, with fish.
But when it's
Yeah,
not,
I mean, it is a shame because it's such a good delicacy. It's a shame
To waste it, yeah.
to waste it and have it undercooked, overcooked and dry,
of
you know,
course.
because it's so
Same
delicate.
with meat too. Okay,
So
let's
let's get our beautiful
have a taste
broccoli,
if we
get
can.
a piece or two.
Lovely.
I'm
And
really
we
looking forward to
have-
tasting the broccoli now as well.
Good.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, she hopped over the wall and
I did not. It
borrowed
was
it
given
from the
to me.
neighbours, so...
Under cover of darkness this
There we
morning,
go.
as the sun was coming up, he was out
a
with a
little
shotgun
bit of our
trying to
dressing.
get Tara. She was in the car screeching away towards Dublin. I'll be on the telly in a couple of hours.
Oh, the colour's beautiful.
This is your
So,
dressing going on. Looks
This is
beautiful.
the dressing, yeah, and then
Yeah.
you can just dot that around and make sure you get the nice juices from the bottom of
Yeah.
your bowl because all the flavour's in there as well.
Looks
And while
absolutely
you're having a
fabulous.
taste, I'll go and grab the potatoes out of the oven.
Oh, of course, we got to add our
There we
wedges
go, yeah.
to that.
Throw them out. We're running out of time, actually. You can get the details of today's lunch on our website, or you can check out Tara's book, Good Food, No Stress. Oh, that wasn't stressful at all. Well, not for me anyway, because I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
For more of her recipes.
And there go
Lovely.
the wedges as
Yeah.
well. They look beautiful. We're going to taste this, Tara. Thank you so
You're
much.
most welcome.